that I've been missing the mark on. So let's take another 90 seconds.
James 1:27 says this, pure and genuine religion.
Did you say like breathing? That's correct.
We're headed to Pilates. We're getting it going. It's actually kind of cold today, but I feel like it's gonna get, actually is gonna get hot. It's gonna be like in the 80s today, which is nice. I feel like it's slowly starting to get warmer here, which is cool. But it's gonna be a good day today. We are going to a holistic dentist today. I might have to redo this whole clip. I'm hoping it's not too windy that you guys can't hear me, but we're going to a holistic dentist today. And I'm a little nervous because I think I might, I don't want to put this out in the universe, but I think I might have a cavity, which is not exciting, but I'm excited to check out this new dentist because it's all holistic. They don't use like fluoride. They don't use like anything like that, which is nice. So I'll let you guys know how it is. I'm obviously gonna just try to like film as much as I can when I'm there and then try to get clips for you guys so you guys can like see what it's like. But I'm excited. Everyone on the phone seemed like they've been really nice, which is cool. So we're gonna check it out. I can see the Pilates studio from here, so we're about to walk in. So we ran out of blueberries today, so I actually switched it up. And I usually try to make it a little low glycemic, but all we had was raspberries and pineapple. So obviously pineapple's not low glycemic, but it's so good. The flavor of it, it's like a Jamba Juice. It's just so good. But we got some eggs. Pour some matcha. I feel like I've been like in a little bit of a funk with making short form content, especially like for Instagram and all of that. So I'm trying something new today and it's been kind of hard juggling everything, but I'm recording a kind of like morning routine, not morning routine, but like day in my life, short form content, but also obviously for YouTube as well. So I've been like trying to alternate with like my phone and then the camera and like making sure I'm getting all the clips twice basically, but fingers crossed that it turns out okay. You ready for your teeth cleaning? Let's say a prayer right now that I don't have any cavities.
No cavities.
No cavities, no nothing. They're gonna look at my teeth and be like, wow, you are the best patient I've ever seen. I'm like slightly excited, but also slightly nervous.
Chilling.
You're not nervous at all?
No, I'm just nervous.
He never has cavities, so.
We're not gonna make it in time.
Yes, we will. We're gonna make it.
Whoa. Going down 95. You can see my
What's that? That's not the words.
You can stay in love, so you don't wanna be loved. 'Cause baby, I'll see you.
Burn remix.
Yo, you better turn that on. You get copyright. just got done.
We got finished at the dentist. That was like one of the best dental experiences I've ever had in my entire life.
That's funny because I told her the same thing. I was like, has to be the best experience I've ever had.
Like, I swear, okay, so let's just backtrack. I sit in the chair to like wait on the dentist, and the guy comes in, he's like, oh, like lift up your hair, and I was like, okay, and he puts a heating pad on my neck, and I'm like,
I thought I was the
what
only one that
heck?
got that.
No, I was
No,
like,
I was
what
like-
is happening? Because it smelled like essential oils. It was like so like, I feel like I was in a spa basically. I was like, what? And then she called me into the room, and I was like, oh, what is this for? She's like, oh, it's just to keep you like relaxed. And then she ends up taking my blood pressure, taking the pH of my mouth, and it was just so.
Wait, so she just put the warm.
Yeah.
That's it?
What do you mean? That's it?
That's all she did? So I got that, and then I got 2 watches on my hands.
Yeah.
That were vibrating to like calm me down. To like.
Really?
Yeah.
Before or after you got your blood pressure taken?
It was. Well, after.
Was yours 189? Because I thought I heard her yell your.
189?
Yeah.
Hell no. It was 130 over like 80.
Oh, okay. Mine was
Yeah.
kind of low. Anyways.
No, but yeah, she put 2 things on my wrist, and it was like a iWatch, 2 of them, and they were vibrating.
What?
And so I was like, they're like, what's happening?
What?
And the lights turned off. The yours lights turned
Yeah.
off. Yeah, and it was like, the vibe was like so sick,
Yeah.
and like the TV with like the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, sorry. You could go, and then I'll do mine.
No, so anyways, there's nothing much else to say other than that. Like the pre thing was really like elaborate, like very like makes you very relaxed. And then they cleaned our teeth. The guy was really cool, the one that cleaned my teeth. He was very helpful and like explained everything. And then I did ask him, did you ask him about like the shot of water?
Yeah, I didn't really get that. I think it was a liquid though.
I
Wasn't
asked
it?
him, he said it's water.
Oh, you know what? I think the lady said it was water.
So
now
I
that
don't really
remember.
know. I didn't really understand.
I
Maybe
don't-
it had something else in it. I don't know. Did you ask him about your pH of your mouth?
I did not.
Oh, you should have asked.
What was yours?
Mine was good. She was like, yours is borderline almost alkaline, which is like exactly where we want it. She said if anything's 6 or below, like it's some like a range that you don't want to be in.
Oh, but I remember she walked in and she said it was fine for me. She said something was fine. I couldn't hear because I were a mask. I don't know. I should have asked. I did ask with the
I was
blood
just
pressure.
so curious.
What was your
like,
blood pressure though?
118, or actually 116 over something. I have a picture of it. I have a picture of it. I looked at it and I was like, damn, am I alive?
Oh shit.
Because what is it supposed to be? I think it's actually
120 over 80 is like
Oh,
normal.
then no, I'm fine then.
Look at
Oh wow.
on
What
both
the heck?
arms. Well, I only took one. I don't know if you guys could see that.
I'm jealous.
But then
Maybe it's only for guys. Yeah, to sum it up, mine was really good. He did my cleaning, finished my teeth. He was like, wow, your teeth are like so beautiful, like you're like awesome. And I told him like I hadn't been to the dentist in 2 years. He was like, there's no way. He's like, wow, like your teeth are amazing for not being at the dentist for 2 years. So I was like, oh, that makes me happy. I'm hoping I don't have a cavity. And then yeah, the doctor came in, she did my exam, she kind of like looked over everything, and then like asked what medications I take, but she also asked me what supplements I take,
I just said that too.
which I think is very important for any dentist in general, not holistic, just any dentist. But yeah, so asked me that, asked me my diet, like what I typically eat, just like the common questions that any health coach would ask you, but also just like in dental areas, whatever. But yeah, she basically said like my teeth look great. I do have like a spot on my teeth that I've had for a really long time. It's like a stain that dentists have always told me like, oh, you have staining on your teeth, but they've never like explained to me like why. And she basically explained to me that there's nothing to worry about, because I guess when you brush over it, it's hard, like it's like hardened enamel. If it's like concerning, it will be soft. So she's like, yeah, so it's not like anything to worry about. If it was soft, it would be something to worry about. But she said like, yeah, like some people are just born with like really non-developed enamel on the teeth, which can weaken it. So it's like when your enamel's weakened, you have more susceptibility for staining. So that's basically why I have a stain on my tooth. But she said other than that, my teeth look great, and I'm so happy because it's been 2 years since I've been to the dentist. And
Did she take x-rays too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
they
think
took
they do
x-rays
that
as
every
well.
time.
But the precautions that they took for the x-rays was like interesting to me.
Yeah, it wasn't as crazy as other places.
What do you mean not as crazy?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, I thought they were like way,
Good?
like, yeah, more like not secure, but like safe, because like x-rays, they're not good for you, right? So like x-rays, it's radiation. And so what they had you do, like, I've never had a dentist ask me to take off my jewelry.
Oh, they did that? I had this watch still on.
That's fine. I think it was like mainly in my face.
Makes sense.
But like, I don't think I've ever had a dentist ask me to do that. And then so, and like the thing that we like put on, it was like just very like secure. I've never had.
You never had that before?
I've had it before,
Just
but
not
it's
the
just
neck
like
part.
It's literally just like
just
like,
lays on
yeah,
top.
whatever.
This one did go around my neck.
This one, like, it literally like it was like up my neck, like I couldn't see, but
Yeah.
I'm happy that it was like secure.
No, that's great.
Okay, your turn.
My turn? Okay, you're gonna be so surprised. So first I kept saying that too. I was like, I haven't had a cleaning in 3 years. And they're like, oh, well, your x-rays already look like your teeth, your roots are so strong. I was like,
Wow.
you already know. And yeah, and then so the cleaning went well. She did it quick because she was like,
Can I actually stop it and start it just so it doesn't
Yeah.
make the...
So-
Is it recording now? I just want to make sure.
yeah, it's good.
Okay.
So yeah, so she basically said that my roots were really good, they were strong, okay, so we did the cleaning, and I told her like I haven't had a cleaning in 3 years, and she's like, why did you start getting? And I was like, just didn't have insurance or whatever, and I was just saying that. And so yeah, so the cleaning went well. She did it super quick. The cool thing is that they use more like a drill this time, and at other places they're like poking at it, trying to scrape it, which takes forever, and they did that shit quick. But
They
then
were so gentle.
They still scraped it, but at the end, after like everything was gone, they did polish the teeth like they usually do, but it's like it wasn't the normal polish. It was like something that looks like definitely like healthy.
Hydroxyapatite. Yeah.
And then yeah, that was over, and then the dentist came in, and she was just like, yeah, so from the x-rays your teeth look really good, let me take a look. And then she was asking me questions. She was like, you take any vitamins? I said vitamin D. She's like, does it have K? I was like, yep. Yeah, girl. And then she was like, I take magnesium, and I was like, what kind of magnesium? It's kind of hot in here.
Okay.
She's like, what kind of magnesium? She was like, is it glycinate? I was like, yep. And she's like, all right. And so, we on top of it. And she was like, why'd you come here? I was like, honestly, my girlfriend, she's a holistic health coach, and so I'm just listening to her. And she was like, oh my God, good for her. I was like, yeah, I know. I got the best boobie in the house. Anyways, she started asking me questions. She was like, all right, do you have any jaw pain? Do you snore? Do you clench your teeth? Are you a mouth breather? I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I have all 3 of those.
Yeah, she came in and she's like, your boyfriend snores. I'm like, I know.
Oh, she told you that?
Yeah.
So that's all she said?
No, because she was like, yeah, he sleeps with his mouth open. Hold on. I was like, yeah, I've been trying to get him to mouth tape. She's like, yeah, I told him like he should start mouth taping. And then we were talking about your beard and all.
My beard? What's wrong with my beard?
She was like, no, not. She was just like, yeah, I know it's hard sometimes because like for guys for the tape to stay on. But
I was like, I know I got a patchy ass beard. You got gas on me. But anyways, she was like, okay, yeah, I totally get it. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to improve that. I'm trying to work on that. And then she was like, do you have any neck pain or back pain or get headaches? A little bit of both, a little bit of all 3. I used to have a lot of bad headaches back in the day, but not as bad anymore. Like, probably not really. And so she was like, okay, open up your mouth. And open up my mouth. And she was like, open up your tongue, like lift your tongue up. And she was like, yeah, you definitely have that web. You have that web, but basically means that your tongue is stuck to the bottom of your mouth more, making it hard for you to actually breathe through your nose, because your tongue's supposed to naturally push up to the top,
right?
But your tongue is stuck to the bottom, that it actually it gets tired when it wants to go to the top before you can nose breathe. So she was like, what you need to do is we're gonna give you a list of myofunctional therapists. So what she wants me to do first is go to here, and they're gonna teach me like exercises to try to like lift it back up. And if not, she said, we actually have a laser that will cut the bottom of the web that you have underneath your tongue, and it will actually like cut it and also stitch it at the same time. It might bleed a little bit, but if you do that, you will automatically like you're gonna
Your
start
tongue will float to the
and
top
she
of
said
your
you won't have any more neck pains or back pains. And she said that's why you're having back pains, because when your tongue does that, your muscles go like this, and so when you cut that, your tongue will go up, and then I was like, holy I was like, yo, this is the best experience I've ever had. And I was like,
You didn't want to go.
I did want to go. I drove all the way out here.
I know, you're the best.
But I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, no one ever told me anything about the web underneath. And she was like, and I told her, I was like, it actually, like, cut. Like, it has cut before. And because, like, I got, like, I think a chip stuck in there once, and it cut. And she was like, oh, it's interesting. She's like, even, like, your body, like, wants to cut it. Like, I was like, I think it was, like, a chip, but, like, actually, it was a chip. And then it was just like breathing heavily. Like I felt a rip once, and she was like, you see, it's your body also trying to fix itself.
Wow.
And so she gave me all the paperwork so we could do that. And
yeah, she told me, she's like, yeah, your boyfriend has a tongue tie, and so which means that he was
she said
born
she didn't
with
tell
it.
you.
What do you mean?
Because I was like, did she tell you anything else?
Well, I mean, she didn't tell me like what you just told me.
Oh, okay.
She just said like, yeah, your boyfriend has a tongue tie. He needs to work on his mouth breathing.
Yeah.
That was.
And she was like, what you could also do is work with mouth tape and do the nostril things. What I do. But she was like,
what do you mean, what you do?
I do that.
What do you do?
Mouth tape and nose sometimes. I mean, at least I do the nose one a lot. The mouth one I need to do more, but it sucks because of my beard.
Yeah, but she even said, did she tell you to do breath of fire as well?
Like
for yoga?
Kundalini?
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me that. And I was like, I've tried it before. And she was like, yeah, you should do that and it would help. And I was like, all right. But yeah, she said, yeah, pretty nuts. And then I was actually talking to the receptionist for a while because she was just telling me like about the stuff she gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually going back to the laser thing, they actually do the laser thing. So
yeah.
we could do that here too.
Yeah.
And I told her to give me the price and all that, which is nice because I want to do it.
Yeah.
But then the girl was talking to me. She was like, yeah, there's actually this older lady that came. She's in her 50s. She has, what's it called? Root canals. And we don't do that here, but like she's had pain. So we started to do ozone. She had pain all the way in her back for years. And I guess she said that, oh, I'm just getting old. And they were like, no, like it's your root canal. And she was like, we need to do ozone therapy on it. And I guess they've been doing ozone therapy. And I guess the old lady was like, I don't have back pain anymore.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And then she told me, she was like, oh yeah, the meridian tooth chart is like, you should look into that. It's super interesting.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what we told the lady about like why she has back pain. But basically it's a chart that tells you what tooth nerve or whatever is connected to what body part.
Right.
Or organ, I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, super crazy. And yeah, she was just like, yeah, that's the thing about this place is like, when you come here, like we teach you about everything. Like we tell you like, these are the things you should worry about. And like, it's a holistic approach, right? It's not like you just go to the dentist and you say, stop drinking Coca-Cola. That's it.
Yeah.
But we tell you that plus more.
Yeah. Which is how it should be with any dentist.
Honestly, it was mind-boggling.
It's preventative care and care.
But yeah, it's mind-boggling, and I think it was the best experience ever.
Yay! I'm happy, boo. See?
I know.
Holistic medicine is the best.
Nuts.
I want to see what they.
Oh yeah, and they gave us some
brush.
Herbal tooth charcoal.
Did she also mention
toothbrush?
Hydroxyapatite?
She said some shit like that. I don't even know.
Do you believe me now?
I do, but wait.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a laser.
That's the laser that they use for cavities as well.
Really? She said that they just used this laser for that tongue removal for the first time yesterday.
Wow.
They done the procedure before, but here's the first time they did it, and the person was like so fucking happy, and like their back doesn't hurt that much anymore. And I'm like, bro, do that, cut that shit right now with the scissors or something.
Okay. Anyways.
Well, yeah.
10 out of 10, actually like 100 out of 10.
100 out of 10. Go check them out.
The doctor that we went to, like, she was just so sweet and so smart.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
It was great experience. Happy.
Great experience.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
We're currently at Costco. We're getting stuff we probably shouldn't get. Including, I don't know if we might get these. These actually aren't bad. Maybe.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake this.
Maybe I might have to get this. No. Eat it while we watch The Chosen this weekend.
Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious.
Maybe I might have to get these. Right now is just snacks. That's all it is.
I look for the things I don't know. I stand